It's Rico Saint Racing checking in again. Holla at the boy, Rico Saint. I'm coming through in the Ferrari, number 22, as you already know. Right now, we're riding inside the cockpit, ready to start this race. And they're off once again. It's Rico Saint Racing, and I'm here. Starting P7. I don't know. So let's do something about it. Here we go, going through the first turn. Ew. Sorry about that. Man, don't make contact, man. He tried to come into my line. I saw that. You was wide. You got to stay wide. Don't try to turn in. Here we go. We still pushing up, getting closer to the pack. Little by little, inch by inch. Pushing on through this series of turns coming up. In and out, makes a little contact with the Batman car right there. We all good, though. He's all good. We made it through. On through the S's, through the chicanes. Here we are. Made it clean. Pushed up 2 positions. Now we're in the 5th place spot. Cannot be stopped. This is one of my favorite daily races. And we really did our thing on this race right here. I was so close to achieving graduation from driver rank D to driver rank C. And I put my all into this race. Just know. He's doing a little bit of crazy action right there. P4, the Porsche. Pushing up on his tail right there. Let's see how I get around him. He got a penalty, so he's really a non-factor. So does Dr. Drado right there. Drado Verde in P6. He's not a factor right there either. Here we go right here. Ghosted right there. Luckily, need to do better on that. But that's okay. Come on, push up. P4. We made it through. Knew there was a non-factor right there. He ended up with another penalty. I don't know what happened. He might scrape the wall. But that's okay. That's him, not us. Onward we go. Pushing right into or towards the end of the lap here, and this number 3 car is doing a lot. Gave him a little bump draft right there, just to push him up a little bit more and let him know that I was on his tail. Seems like everybody hit the wall. Normally that would be a penalty. I figured out on this track that sometimes you can skip the penalty, but it depends on where you hit and how hard. If you just scrape right there, I think we didn't get a penalty because everybody hit the wall right there, but I'm not sure. Penalty system on this game are really weird. Here we are, making it cleanly through this first turn of the lap right here. Still pushing up. Somebody else got a penalty back there. We're not worried about that. They way back there. It's a non-factor. Here I am, P4, still pushing up. This is a very pivotal race for me because this was one of the races leading on to my graduation from rank B to rank C. They left me right there on the cusp. Here we are going through one of my favorite turns in the whole game. Pay attention to this Beamer right here. That is a very fast guy, and I did my best. I didn't mean to squeeze him in like that. Playing with the controller is actually kind of tough because it's kind of hard to gauge exactly where the joystick is in terms of the wheel on the game. So if I turn the joystick all the way to the right, the wheel is he's still trying to turn the wheel. If you pay attention to the cockpit view, how the wheel turns. If I'm slamming that joystick to the right or left, he's still turning the wheel. Whereas if I have a wheel, then I'm turning the wheel, and it correlates with the game. But anyway, making it through this hairpin turn here, made it past the Beamer. I felt so good. Look at that clean racing right there. Boom. It was very beautiful overtake, but he was on my tail. He did not like being overtaken by the Ferrari. German engineering versus Italian. And my friends, he did not like the bucking horse. Oh, but look at that. Oh my word. Venom. Why did you make coming into first place so simple? And I say that not knowing that my excitement would not allow me through this turn cleanly. And just like that, here I am, scraping the wall, which gives the Beamer a chance to overtake the Ferrari. And there you have it, my friends. I gave up first place just as simply as the first place driver before. So now I can understand how it is being in first place. You feel that pressure, you feel that excitement of being in first, and you just give it all away. And that, my friends, is this story unfolding right before our eyes. For the entire race, this Beamer stayed in front because I kept scraping the wall, trying to catch up. Kept making mistake after mistake, but that's fine. This Beamer was truly indeed fast regardless. He was exceptional driver. Look how he just took off. Wow. Much to learn. Much to learn, Rico says. Onward we go. Like I said, this is one of my favorite tracks, and I did pretty well through this series this week on this daily race. I think this was daily race B. I enjoyed it tremendously. So, daily race B, the sprint style race, I think this was only 4 or 5 laps. Made it through the U-turn, crazy hairpin turn. Very technical. The Ferrari actually did pretty well on this track. I actually enjoyed it. The Supra was the Metacar for this track. I don't tend to go for the Metacar, I just stay in the Ferrari. I like it. I like how it drives. It's very aggressive. If you tell it to do something, it does it. It's truly like talking with the car. It's a driver's car, so I enjoy driving the Ferrari. This 458 anyway. I drove the 296 for a little bit. It's not my favorite. 296 is like stiff. It's like dancing with a stiff partner. The Ferrari 458 has way more personality. And yeah, that's why I like it. It's aggressive. A lot of feedback when driving this vehicle. But here we are, onward we go through the race. Like I said, that Beamer was extremely hard to catch. I did not catch him the rest of the way, but I did my thing. I raced clean as I could, as hard as I could, and it ended up with the P2 position. Not to provide a spoiler for the rest of the race, but look, just how clean I was driving the rest of the race is really the only thing I can pinpoint. Because other than that, I'm not catching this guy. Corner after corner. Riding through the tunnel a lot, I do notice a lot of people are always zigzagging. It seems like they zigzag, and I just imagine you lose a lot of speed doing that. I try to hug the wall as close as I can, try to stay as straight as possible. Here we are going through this U-turn one more time. I believe this is the second to last lap, and I'm making my way. P2. Furthering my driver rank in this race. I believe in this race I got almost driver rank C. The driver rank bar was all the way filled up. It just needed one more race, one more quality race for me to edge it off, top it off, and make my way to driver rank C. That comes after this race, and trust believe, I got a video regarding that. And shout out to Milestones and Goals. Check this out, y'all. I have 12 subscribers now. That may not seem like a lot, but guess what? I started with 0, and that means something to me. So everyone who punched that subscribe button, trust and believe, there's a video for you all coming up soon. I'm still trying to decide, what do I do? Do I do 10 laps on Nürburgring in the rain? I think that's a good challenge. A difficult track, plus added difficulty with the rain. And I can add difficulty at night. I think that would be some cool shots that come from it. You tell me. I think there are a lot of shots that came from this video that were quality as well. But just to keep on with this mindset, shout out to everyone who pressed the subscribe button, who commented, who liked the videos, and provided extra motivation for me to keep pushing. Thank you for following my journey, and I got a video coming up just for you to commemorate everything you've done for me. It may not seem like a lot, but I appreciate it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we're gonna keep this thing going. Checker flag after checker flag, baby, let's go. That's enough of the talk. Listen to this. Listen to that Ferrari go by. Woo! Look at this. Yes, sir. Here we go, checker flag passing the finish line. P2, on my way to driver rank C. Thank you all for tuning in to such a nice race. We did it. It was pretty clean for the most part. We had some bumps and scrapes. We hit some other cars a little bit, just a few bumps, but it's nothing. That's what racing is all about, it's being aggressive, racing clean, and doing our thing.